Hey, people, what's going on? Waiting for my business partner to come on here. What's up, everybody, on this Sunset Sunday, on this Sunday, nice Sunday here where I'm at. I'm not sure how it is where you're at. It's been in the 80s all last week. We've been going through this month real fast, real fast. I mean, just like zip through. This is the 5th of May. It's just this zipping by. We're in the second month of the second quarter, and June is the last month of the second quarter. After that, being the third quarter. So the months, the time, it's not to be wasted, people. That's why we're here. We trying to help you as a business network marketer, affiliate marketer. Tonight's show, we're going to talk about how you can use Facebook optimize or need to optimize Facebook to generate sales and leads for you. Did you know that? Okay, it's a simple thing. It's not hard. Simple strategy that I was shown a few years ago. Kind of left it alone, and then I did was showing it again, and I've been, you know, optimizing it and using it for my marketing strategies and stuff. So we wait here for Kent to come on. This is what we're gonna do tonight. So stay tuned. What's going on? Been having a little problems with streaming. I'm not sure what's going on. Hope I hope that's not what he's having a problem with. We have been a lot of issues with a lot of stuff on the internet. I'm not sure if you're having any issues. Everybody, even my cousin's phone, trying to call, his phone's been having a lot of issues. So I don't know. Anybody out there having any issues with their phones or internet or whatever? But yes, I'm just trying to wait and see what's going on with him. Um, but we've been doing this Sunset Sunday for a while, for the last since 2016. It started on my phone, okay, and when the pandemic hit, we moved that from my phone to this platform. Started out with kind of with three of us, and then ended up with the two of us. You know how that goes, especially if you're in network marketing. You use that 20-80 rule, 80-20 rule. Some people, you know, drop out for one reason or another. You can't worry about what everybody else is doing. You just got to worry about what you're doing and be with the people that get you and want to take the journey with you. Everybody's not to be on your journey. Okay, here he comes. Man, the streaming is bad. Okay, here he comes. Uh,
Hey, what's up?
okay. Much, man. Wondering if you gonna make it on here.
Well,
This
I
streaming
had
has
planned
been
to be
very
on.
bad.
I had planned to be on here on time, but Mother Nature had other plans. So,
Oh, yeah, she always doing something messed up. Seemed like that. So how's everything?
yes, sir.
Just telling them we've
Oh
been,
yeah.
you know,
It's good now.
yeah. I know, it's always something, but
Yep.
it's always been a nice week. Been a summary all week. Maybe a little bit too
Yes,
warm
it's
for
been
your
Greg
taste.
Smith weather all. Uh, I didn't turn on the AC
No, it has not.
until when, and I only say that
It has not
because
been Greg
the
Smith.
heat hadn't been. Oh yeah, it's been close to Greg Smith weather, but it hadn't been as hot as it
What?
can get. But it's been awfully humid, in
The
my
humidity
opinion.
hasn't even been hot. They even said we hadn't had no humidity. And the humidity and the dew point has been below 60. When it starts getting 60 and above, that's when it starts getting that sticky thing. So I don't know. It was as you vampires, I guess, that it get up a little bit in the 70s and the dew point a little bit, y'all start melting, I guess.
Well, well, well,
I don't know.
well, thank you, Ben Ober, for that meteorological dissertation.
It's not me. I'm just going by what I saw and what they've said on the news. You know, it's going to be a little bit cooler for your taste. It's going to be in the 70s somewhat this week, instead in the 80s.
Yeah, they did say it was going to be.
I guess what is
cooler week this week.
Supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to rain either tomorrow or Tuesday.
It's been changing. I thought tomorrow, and then sunny Tuesday, and then rainy Wednesday. I don't know.
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
Who knows?
That's been going on. But
right.
Are you feel the optimization of your Facebook page?
Say again. I'm sorry.
That's what we're going to talk about tonight. But the whole today's show is going to be about optimizing your Facebook page to generate, follows, leads, and sales, and people to talk to and stuff. But people don't really understand about the optimization of Facebook and profile and how that helps with your business. Like if you're like promoting different things for
yes, indeed.
Okay. Let me close that. They did a training on this a while back. I don't know. If I can get this to work.
Okay.
I've been having a lot of problems on this copy. I may not even get this. Lord have mercy. What's going on here? Okay, why is this up? This is the kind of stuff I get in all these. Okay, see, it's not. What's going on here? Everything's freezing up. Okay, what's going on? Let's go. Sure, I'm able to do this because it's just not cooperating. Why is this open? Okay, I got a page open. I don't even know what is on. Domain links. Why does that open now? And talking about optimize it, especially when you got promotions and stuff going on. I wanted to show, but goddamn, this damn thing's acting stupid and everything. Okay, maybe it's gonna work. I don't know. Okay, maybe. Sometimes I wonder if Facebook changed some stuff.
They change algorithms like they change underwear. They really do.
Yeah, I don't worry about them algorithms because I think those algorithms are. Sometimes really I think that's what's causing a lot of their problems. I don't worry about them algorithms because I think those algorithms are. See, now I'm getting an echo. I think that's what's causing a lot of their problems. Let's see what's going on today. Those algorithms. Okay. Here. Stuff so choppy. Okay. I'm here on my profile. Go. If it's gonna let me do this.
Okay.
Come on. Always what I want to do is show a demonstration of how someone then just decides to act stupid. But, okay, here's my Facebook profile. We've been closing boot camp for the last connecting and closing. Started on it was just 2 days.
Right.
One thing, your Facebook. Let me see if this is going to do this. See. Here. Boy, this thing is not working today. Let's go click here. What it does is put the click over and open up on the right side. It has all the information you can send people who may be interested in whatever you got on your Facebook profile. This is one of the ways to optimize the profile products or services or programs that you're promoting. This is how I did some things last few months. It's not opening up to show you. This is not what I'm trying to do. What's going on with this? It's not working out the way I thought it was going to. Okay. Okay, maybe it's going to do something right this time, but it's acting stupid. Okay, here we go. Can you see this?
Yep.
Can you see this, Ken? Okay. When you
Yep.
got somebody to click on your program or your profile banner, takes them over here, and this on the side takes them all the information they need and the link they can click over here to sign up. This is part of your optimizing your profile, because people are gonna go to your profile whether you notice it or not. If they click on a banner or something that's over here and it has nothing to let them sign up for or click over in it, you lose out on that lead. And this is one of the things to optimize your Facebook page to do so. Okay, I'm not sure,
Okay.
if a lot of y'all know that you could do this. This helps in bringing follows, leads, whatever. Okay, and it also shows up in your comments we got when you posting down below all this stuff. It shows all this up above. But some people may not see that. They'll just go straight to this if they can go to your banner. And people that might see your profile right off, just run into it, they can click on there and say, oh, what is connecting and closing? Bootcamp. Well, when you're promoting whatever you're promoting, this will open up on the right-hand side. Do you know about that, Kent?
Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't see that feature. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Okay, it's all, yeah. When you anything you want to promote, I don't care what it is, through your network marketing company, product or service, like what we do through this educational thing. You can create a banner, and I usually create my banners through Canva. That's the easiest thing to do. You can create all this kind of stuff and upload it to your Facebook page. That's the easiest thing. It allows people to make comments or, and here's the link that you can sign up for the closing boot camp right there. So that's a way to that's a one major way that I have done in optimizing my Facebook page. There's other ways you could do it by having some links in some of your profile or under your profile. I've been testing out too some things I'm doing with TikTok. I've been doing that for the last two. I haven't been doing a lot of TikTok, but I figured out some things what you could do with TikTok.
Okay.
That optimize stuff on that. And I usually use my camera. A lot of these apps use your camera or your phone camera. You can shoot, save it to your camera, and then upload it to those platforms, and then add all those features with music and the GIFs and all that animation. That's the easiest way to do it, because you don't have doing it straight from the app doesn't allow you to. You can do longer videos outside the app and upload it to them, I should say.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I need to. I mean, it's not that I don't have a tick. I got to get a TikTok account because I don't have one yet, because I've never really gotten on TikTok. So.
Well, TikTok allows. This is the thing that people got to understand with social media and everything. You can actually use these social media platforms to connect with your main social media, like Facebook. Facebook is really kind of the premier of them all, and you can actually transfer TikTok videos to Facebook, so it'll upload to that. You can upload to Reels or all those kind of. You can interchange. The more people see your content out, the better off you're going to be when it comes to marketing, to get leads, to sell products and services online. It's all about. You remember how back in the day before social media, that we was told that there always got to be exposure. Exposure is the key and all that.
Sure.
Well, it's true. It is true. Exposure is the key. The problem is what we were exposing wasn't really a value-based thing because everybody's
Mm-hmm.
the same damn thing.
Right.
Everybody was talking about they said, well, we have to expose. But the only thing they were talking about is showing the marketing plan.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
enough that wasn't
Exactly.
it. They didn't have things that people really wanted. That's the only thing they had to offer. When nobody wanted that, you was ass out.
Mm-hmm.
To build
Mm-hmm.
a community of people that want something of value, and you can use these platforms for a lot of different things. I've just been playing around with a lot of this stuff all afternoon, and so I get hundreds and I get thousands of views on reels individually because the reels will say over a hundred plays and all that other stuff. So
Okay.
people are seeing your content because right now what's happening is the lives aren't getting aren't getting the exposure that they used to be. The short videos are. You can do short increment videos. It's like breaking them up. Like if you want to do a 60-second video of each and you're doing segments of them, if you do
Mm-hmm.
it right away, it looks like one kind of edited featurette that you've done. And really it's
Right.
just doing one sequence after another and uploading it to like Instagram reels or whatever it is that you're doing. And that's what's getting all the exposure to people now that I've seen, and it's doing it more. Now, I'm not saying this is what you can do, and I'm testing that out also. You can let me see if I can. You can actually do a live video. Okay, do a live video and save it to your phone. Okay, and upload it to Instagram, TikTok, and then add all those featurette stuff to it. So there's just a lot of ways because a lot of mobile marketing is going to be the thing now,
Yeah.
and we gotta understand that from a marketing standpoint that's what's happening in the marketplace right now. So you that's what's going that's the key to all this stuff. So I'm just now doing messing with what I saved on here, and I'm uploading it to should have done earlier. I'm uploading it to TikTok
Mm-hmm.
and posting it that way. So and that's the easiest way to do it because you don't you get more. I think when you do it outside, it lets you it doesn't cut it all off. I think so. One of the biggest
Ah.
things one of the biggest things of doing is it's like it's like I said, it's exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Exposure is the biggest thing. And you got to in with these damn things. Okay, it looks like I'm frozen. What's going on here? These damn things. Okay, am
Yeah.
I frozen? What's going on
Yeah.
here?
I can hear you, but you are frozen.
Let me.
Okay. Well, Greg has just showed me something on in reference to well, first, for folks who are not on TikTok, you want to get your TikTok account, but not only with TikTok, but with Instagram or your other platforms, you can integrate those reels from your Facebook page to those other platforms. So that makes sense, and as Greg just alluded to earlier, you're going to get more exposure. You're going to get more exposure. So actually, and it's all about marketing. So you expose that to to the right clientele that you're looking for, or if you want to say prospect, a prospect that you're trying to reach out to, and to get to your business, or to your network marketing company. That is also a great feature. So, hey, it's at the end of the day, you're trying to get as many eyes as you can. And when I say many eyes, many quality eyes to your business. So when that person reaches out to you, you all can converse to see where you're at, and if you want to pursue anything further with that particular person. Go ahead, Greg. I was just filling in till
Yeah,
you jump back on.
yeah. I had to close out some things. I guess something was
Okay.
causing the stream to act stupid. And then I guess the platform stopped. I had to reload everything. So that's
Okay.
what's going on here, you know. But as Kent
Mhm.
said, this is the easiest way to do a lot of things. You know, mobile technology. You don't today. You don't have to be tied down to a laptop. We're always carrying these around. I do 90% of my marketing you see on Facebook comes from this phone. Hardly ever comes from here. Okay, 90% of what I do comes from my cell phone, and I'm able to do it on the go wherever I'm at. If I have an idea, if I need to send something, that do when I go. The other thing that I use it for, my laptop is only, when I gotta send like I hit my list out there, sending in some promotion. I wish I could do that from my phone also, but it's about um everything's about mobile now.
Mhm.
It's being free enough to do a lot of different things on the go. Um, everybody's time restricted with something, with their job, with family, with all this kind of stuff. This is the beauty of mobile. Mobile technology gets more views probably than the other stuff. And people need to understand you're not restricted. It's no excuse not to. I'm not saying what a lot of people are trying to say you gotta post 5 times on something. No. Because sometimes the algorithms, well, about algorithms, especially when they're hitting Facebook or whatever, they may slow stuff down or shut you down a little bit because you're going too fast. Yeah, space stuff out. And sometimes I'll go to other platforms if I posted some more stuff on Facebook or whatever. Then man, I will post the video later. Doesn't matter when it get posted as long as it get posted and the
Mhm.
information get to people. And a lot of people, even with my Facebook page is interconnected with Instagram because the Instagram and Facebook are on the same company. Okay,
Right.
owned by the Facebook people. So it's all about knowing this type of thing. And I've told you guys an app called If This Then That, and
Mhm.
it has these things called applets that you can connect your Facebook page, YouTube page. See, it's all about the game. The name of the game is still exposure. It's just what you're what you are putting out there, and what the value base to the market is. Like I
Right.
said
Right.
earlier, when we were doing this stuff, we would tell us, "Oh, you got to expose the plan." Nobody gives a fuck about going to see the plan. If you see that plan one time, anybody's marketing plan, you see one time, you seen it. What
Yeah.
else you got to give to people that they
Exactly.
want to follow you and everything? What you hearing say, Kent?
Oh no! Hey, I was just saying,
I thought you had to go
You
and say
seen
it.
the. Yeah, you seen the marketing plan once. You've seen it all, and that's not gonna, and that is not gonna change. It's a whatever variation or whatever derivative or whatever you want to call it. Marketing plan is going to be a marketing plan, whatever company that you happen to be affiliated with. That's not going to change.
Yeah, and people, half the time, most people don't even understand their marketing plans that they see.
Mm-hmm.
It's so way over their head. No matter what they've seen, if they've seen it 1,000 times, and if they're bringing up people see those things, they don't know and they don't care. They want to know, how can I make money online? Contrary to what everybody wants to say, I hear marketers, I hear gurus, always talking. Why do you think we got in the business? Money is what we got in business for. And there's no other thing. That's what business is about, making money. It's just the only way you make money there is how many people that you help with whatever the plan, the problem they have is what the market only pays you based on the value that you provide. That's it. People don't understand it ain't about just, people talking about they don't like, and I don't chase people around on Facebook. Some people get on there and deliberately chase people about their business. Get on Facebook maybe to see what conversations are going on in certain groups like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, whatever, about marketing. Want to see what people may be saying. That's when you can interject with your knowledge, and all you got some knowledge. If you want to gain some knowledge, if you've been attending any kind of webinars, share that information within the group and make it congruent within the thread of what the conversation is being talked about. I've seen many people go into these threads and talk about something way off out of the thread. I would block those folks. And with mine, they come in here selling shit they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All the time. They need to be. Time you get on some of these things, and then I see one Rich Dad Poor Dad site. All they talk about is religion. All they talk about is getting saved. That's a deceitful thing. If anybody knows Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, he's a business guru. Okay, he talks about and all that other. Anybody using his label and all they talk about being blessed and being this and that 95% of the time, that's bait and switch. That's not even what that platform's supposed to be. It has to be congruent. Your platforms has to be congruent with the label and the conversation that's going in there. You enter in any kind of marketing or whatever, you don't go in there to posting links trying to sell your stuff that nobody gives a shit about, and you're not talking about what's being said, or if somebody's having a problem. I don't know. Don't be desperate. Desperation ain't gonna get you nowhere. Desperation makes you look like you don't know what you're doing. All you're trying to do is, even if you are desperate, don't be desperate. You go in groups and converse on what's being talked about, not what you want being talked about, what's being talked about within the conversation of the thread. It's just crazy. This was given a lot in this space, a lot of bad names, bad connotation, bad this, bad that. It's I don't know. And otherwise, I always try to give, I give truths from what I know, what I've seen, what's going on. And it's like, I talk about life situation. We had two today, we've this weekend we've had two mass shootings this weekend. One up in Buffalo, New York, and one today just in California. Two opposite sides of the country. What's going on?
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've got family in the Buffalo area, so and I haven't heard anything. And it's not like we're like community every day. You know how it is with big families, but but man, but
Yeah.
it's like if they weren't directly affected, then I'm sure as long as they've been in Buffalo, New York, they know some folks who were affected. Unfortunately, so of course, our heart goes out to those families who were affected by that fool. Whatever he was. Well,
Yeah.
no,
Well,
he wasn't on anything. He knew what he was doing, and I don't want to hear nobody talking about. I don't want to take this off the rails, but I don't want to hear talking about what was his mental disorder? Something snapped in him. No, I'm not trying to hear that.
no, I ain't either. I always excuse, and just like they don't want to hear whether the dude had a gun on himself. Now, if he'd have been a black or a Latino or somebody, it might have been a different story. And y'all don't want
Oh
to hear
yeah,
that, but y'all
yeah.
want to hear all the other bullshit. But we don't
Mm,
care. I am. I really don't care
mm-hmm.
about what you want in that aspect, in that way, because we know what the situation that caused the situation now. The thing that
Mm-hmm.
happened in California, I have no
Yeah,
clue what
that's
was going on there.
yeah. Does anyone know? Well, yeah, because it just happened about a couple of hours
No, they
ago.
haven't said. Well, all I know is that was that's a, I've been when I lived out there. I've been down through there, so that's
Okay,
kind of predominantly a white area. At least when I was
okay.
living out there,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of money. You talking about down there, Laguna, Hawks Beach, where down, all down that area down there. Um, it's a prominent, church. I'm not saying there's not any black folks that go down there, live down there, plenty. There's
Sure,
plenty of
sure.
black people that got money down there, but it's never been discussed on detail what that happened. Because that happened and it's a 3 hour difference here, and in California.
Mm-hmm.
So that might have happened around 6 our time, and it's like 3 or something, or 2
Right.
something, or whatever. Where the difference in
Yeah,
the time thing is going to be.
yeah,
And, is
yeah.
this I don't know. Is this a situation with all this stuff going on? The baby formula situation, and somebody I said something. Well, wait a minute. Now, have they always had baby formula? What happened before baby formula came about? Women breastfed, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
I'm gonna say yeah, but in
Hello?
my in my experience, it was different because my birth mother had passed away, so I might have went on pet milk or whatever it was back then. So I can't speak to that to my personal experience.
Well, I mean, I either, but I'm just saying, even before companies like Abbott and all those people,
Hmm.
they weren't around. Nobody was producing stuff like that. The problem in our society, I heard people talking about, well, women can't produce stuff. Well, that's bullshit itself, because way before time immemorial, before there was all these companies and stuff, that's what women did to feed their kids. The
Or
problem in our
or
society is that
or dare
this is where people
or
get
dare I
at.
say, it wasn't goat's milk used quite a bit back in the day?
It may be, but my point being is, what
Hmm.
milk from some animal, mammal, That's what
Right.
they did.
Right.
There was no canned formula available to people. And there's people, women can't, can't. That's not what we're saying. You guys have depended so much on the modern conveniences of our life that y'all forget
Yeah.
that there was a
Oh,
time
yeah.
that there wasn't that. So either they
Mhm.
had other mother milk, breastfeed. Hell, during slavery, black women breastfed the white slave owner wives.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so there was
Mhm.
no breast, there was no formula to go to the store. And the problem with Abbott, they had a recall, which is part of the problem.
Mhm.
But what happening now and why they can't resume the production to fill the shelves, I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of silly. Or it's done on purpose.
Hmm.
I'm feeling that it's the latter. So that's why I feel like a lot of these things that are going on today are being done on purpose.
Yeah, because the year before
Even with the
there was no talk about there was no talk about any formula. At least from what I understand, there was no talk about any baby formula shortage. Not a year ago.
no, you can't blame all this on. A lot of people are still trying to blame it all on COVID. If that was the case, you should have had that kind of problem way back in the beginning when people were hoarding toilet paper and all that other shit. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
piss poor excuses on what's going on and who they want to blame, and they're trying to make this administration look bad. Versus, and see, that's where people don't want to understand is that the previous administration problem was getting rid of the pandemic watchdogs that they had. They could have monitored this whole thing better. We wouldn't have over 1 million people that had died. That's where all the
Mhm.
fucked up shit began from. People don't want to. So now everybody wants to fall all this shit on. There are certain times that previous administrations make it hard, especially with this one coming in. They held in a peaceful transfer. People forget about all that kind of shit.
Mhm.
So they were on what was going on. So when you're playing catch up in a desperate situation, all it does is make shit worse.
Yeah. Yep.
And you're continuously playing catch up. We have a previous administration was nothing but a bunch of incompetent, buffoons, assholes, and whatever.
Mhm.
They had no business being in public service. So, in essence, this administration is kind of still playing catch up and trying to sort out certain things. And then that previous administration took classified documents out of the White House.
Mhm.
So there's a whole lot of different things that are causing the problems that we have right now. Talk about, and it don't seem like not everybody wants to say that we blame it. Well, where we got a right to blame, because that's what happened. It's been cut out. It's been shown on the news. Nothing that's the news is like, but it's out there. So when you got previous people that fuck up systematic stuff to make things work on a smooth transition, you're gonna spend the whole time catching up. He's been in office of a year and 6 months.
Mhm.
Okay, year and 6 months will be next month. So it's gonna take time to figure out what the fuck these assholes did in the previous administration, and we know they ain't do shit.
Yeah.
So this is why we are in the situation we are in now, because of them,
Mhm.
because of what they did do, because of what they took away. That's why those people can talk all that shit they want. they can talk all that shit about whether the all the other shit that they're coming out with about the election is bullshit, distraction, and hyperbole about nothing. Bunch of them about nothing. What this current administration needs to start saying is bringing up all that kind of shit to make them look like we are still catching up from the previous administration's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Why we got certain things that are going on, supply chain mess ups, stuff that is going down because we didn't get all the information that was supposed to transfer to us smoothly. Okay. Didn't transfer, and then plus the motherfucker took shit that he had no business taking out of the White House. So this is what's causing a whole lot of mess that we are into now after a year. A lot of people don't want to talk about that because they know it's true. Full of shit. Full of shit. Okay. You have to have a smooth transition from one administration to the next so they know, so they can pick up where you're leaving off and run with it. When you don't do that, that causes a whole lot of debacle, which was happening in the first place with, in the middle of the pandemic.
Yep.
So what makes you think why shit fucked up? Why the economy and stuff is fucked up? Why we got inflation is all fucked up? That's the reason. Those are the reasons why the things are, and it's not, and y'all can't just come and say, oh, it's Biden's problem because he's a president now. Well, the previous motherfuckers, well, we're gonna I'm gonna say it. If he don't want to say it, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck what nobody like. Right where motherfuckers can kiss my ass on this shit. Y'all gotta understand that without smooth transition, when you switch it over to something, ain't gonna flow right. If it don't flow right, it's gonna take time to connect everything in to make it flow. Right. Now, y'all don't like what I got to say and get the fuck off my damn thing. It's just like, look. And this is what I like this stuff to happen. Other day, this fool that follows me now, I didn't have, and this is what gets me. People, you'll get on somebody's thread or ask for friend requests or whatever, and then you complain about what they're saying on there. You got a lot of nerve. I hope he's watching. Don't come on nothing I say or do and bitch about it. First of all, if I didn't friend request you, I hardly ever friend request anybody. More so, I unfriend people, especially when people that I'm already friends with, they get their accounts duplicated. I don't friend request more hardly anybody. And for you or anybody to come on my profile talking shit about, well, you always got something. I don't see how you got any followers. I got followers because I tell the fucking truth about certain things, and I don't sugarcoat bullshit that a lot of you right-wing motherfuckers like to do. That's why.
There it is.
It's about being authentic online. It's about being authentic you. Too many of y'all just sugarcoat because y'all want likes and y'all want. I don't do this to get likes, people. I don't do a lot of this for likes. I do this a lot for truths that need to be spoken. I'm not a politician. Politicians got to play a game to play, has to protect the system. That's the problem with being a politician. They ain't part of that. So that's the problem with a lot of people, because a lot of people need to grow some huevos, grow backbone. One of my biggest pet peeves, not even when I was working, is a lot of people who are a bunch of puñetas or piebacks because somebody's a boss or a supervisor and no damn good and well they ain't doing the right thing. You call the motherfuckers out. The job, it ain't doing nothing for you. Why? Because you gotta feed your kids. You still gonna have to feed your kids if they decide to fire you. Like we're heading into that time period, like I always say every year, that they're preparing for 2023, whether
Yep.
your department, business, or whether it's going to be there for next year, the first quarter of 2023. They're making decisions now whether they need you, need your department, whatever. So don't give me this shit about a secure job or I needed to feed my family. That ain't a secure job, and that's no guarantee that it's gonna be there to feed your family. Y'all need to wake the hell up. Let me close this up. Wake the hell up about all that shit.
Yep, guys.
Wake up all that shit about your families.
Hey,
Um,
that old commercial
some
back in
companies
the
don't
day,
give a
that
damn.
Ram commercial.
Yeah.
You can
Some
pay
people
us
don't give.
now or pay us later. You know.
Yeah. Them companies don't give a damn about your family. You know, this is like I had this post talking about y'all. People always talking about retirement. You tell me you're gonna work 40, 50 years and retire at 67, average lifespan maybe shoot it say 78. You tell me you're gonna work that long to enjoy your retirement for only 11 years? Kiss my entire ass. As Della Reese would
and
say on Harlem Nights. Nah.
right, and it's a good thing you. Let me piggyback off of that, Greg, about retirement. I don't know if you're familiar with Greg and Kristen Taylor, who own that retirement firm up in, or I should say financial planning firm up in Dublin. She brought up a good point here on one of, because I watched their Sunday show during the midday from time to time, and I called her today, and she said basically retirement is this: when you work your job, of course you're looking for you're looking for that paycheck. But when you are retired, you are looking to pay yourself. That's basically what it is. So as opposed to working a full time job, when you are retirement, you are paying yourself. So I was just like, hey, that I think that's a very good point. So you want when you're in that, if you're in that position or getting into that position, obviously you want your you want your cushion to be as soft as possible. Where Greg and I come in, we're looking to say, hey, why don't you just, you know, your greatest investment is yourself. So you won't have to put yourself into that position where you will have to worry about retirement, or because something unfortunate is gonna come up, whether it's an accident, whether it's some other unforeseen circumstance, and you don't want to use your income that you work for, if at all possible, to pay for that particular circumstance, because like Greg said, you want to enjoy what you work for at,
Yeah, retirement ain't got nothing to
at
do
very
ain't got nothing to do with age. They try to sell you that
least.
hot mess also. The biggest stupid part
Hmm.
of retirement is that they want to tax you on money that you have already been taxed. How what kind of bullshit is that? When you're working, that's money you put in there, and they already taxed you on it. So then when you get the That's even with Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been taxed on that shit? You put it away, you put a permanent, they take out of there, they tax. You know, this is why I'm talking about banks, these government, they ain't nothing but cartels. They're nothing but criminal organizations fucking over the working class any way they can. And a lot of people will let that happen because they choose to be stupid about it. That's why you start a business. One of the biggest reasons why you start a business and stuff like that is for tax reasons. Business get tax breaks. Business owners get tax breaks more so than anybody that works for somebody. When you work for earn income, those are the highest tax people in the world.
Yep.
Earned income is the highest tax. You're the highest tax in the world bracket that you're at. If you don't understand that, they're fucking you left and right wherever they can, cause they can. And this is why we have elected officials, because they understand that they're part of a system that they're to protect. One of the biggest, and this ain't got nothing to do with Republican and Democrat. This is
no, not at all.
Game of politics since time immemorial. Okay, all these that's include the first black president, whatever. If the first woman president, she's gonna be told the same damn thing. Y'all gotta understand a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things y'all don't. We fail to understand, especially sometimes I feel in the black community. We always talking about marching and voting. Hey, change a goddamn thing for people, and especially ain't changing nothing for black people. We're the only group of people that march all the damn time. Everybody else ain't marching. They're doing stuff financially. They help their communities. We march to get justice instead of banding together to get financial Werenthal. Just some Latinos do the same thing. You're important to the okie doke. Until you start understanding this game, it's a fucked up game. Okay, let's play. Life is a fucked up game until you start understanding how fucked up it is, and how more fucked up it is because of the players and the people who've designed it. Hey, I just watched the Matrix Revolution, the latest one that's been out. It was on HBO.
Okay.
It's the Matrix. The Matrix is a deep movie. If you can get past all the special effects and if you understand the metaphors that are in it, everything. And when you make a movie like that, you have to have visual metaphors. People are taking them too literal. They're metaphors. Metaphors are to represent of what verbally you can't say, especially when you're doing it a movie. But people are so, I don't know. But that's a deep movie. That whole movie is about metaphor. Most people can't read into that. Even with we're talking about they're talking about in it, Return of the Dragon with Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. They said that was that fight between them two was the only choreographed fight that told a story. And there were a whole lot of metaphors in that movie. People miss. It's just like the Book of Eli. People miss those type of metaphors in that. Those movies have a lot of learning metaphors that they're trying to teach people out there. The people in this country are so apt to always have to be entertained. They miss everything. That's why that's why it's so easy to fuck over folks here. They're too wanting and easily to be entertained, where the truth that they need to be looking at, it goes over 90% of them motherfuckers' heads. Okay? Over their head all the time. And we don't, hey, that's why they're doing what they're doing with this damn Roe versus Wade. They didn't take care of this shit 50 years ago. It should have been a law written down. It wasn't. Okay, there's a lot of laws that are not really written down as laws here, and now we're in a situation where they're trying to push back a whole lot of stuff where black people might go back to the white and black water fountain. Y'all kiss my ass. Fuck y'all. I'll burn them water fountains down. I'm not going to that shit. I ain't ready for that shit. I'm not going to this shit. I don't know nothing about that. I'm 63 years. You think I'm going to that shit? Fuck y'all. This country better wake the fuck up about some shit. And we better wake the fuck up about how we vote. I've been saying this since 2016. We do not vote for the president of the United States. And put it out there again. We, as the people, have no say-so in the installment of the president of the United States. The vote on November is a farce to make you think you got to say so. Okay? It's a farce. If we want to change some stuff, we need actually a vote of the people by the people, not no electors, not no December 15th certification. Once it's voted by the people, that's all it should be. But that's bullshit because it ain't. We sit up here, argue the fact about voting rights, and the first thing we don't argue about is we the people having a say so. Y'all still voting, we're still arguing about voting rights, and we ain't talking about our say so in the votes. That's the dumb shit about it. We argue about the wrongs, we argue about the wrong and silly shit. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a say so even in the local votes. If we ain't got no say so in the national votes, what makes you fucking think that we got a say so in the city, state, and all those other votes? If one's fucked up the one way, I wouldn't be surprised the others fucked up the other way too. We need to wake the fuck up, people. Nobody wants to wake up. Everybody talking about they woke. Shit, most of y'all fucking sleep. Really, y'all are. You know it. I know it. So
what's that saying? Ignorance is bliss.
How's it bliss?
Because it's all in people's heads.
Yeah. Well, if you don't wake up to the fact of what's going on, you'll continue to get screwed and not even get kissed. Okay, we're at that top of the hour. Next week, people.
Next week,
we're going to be on another platform. A friend of Kent's, Stephanie Jackson, we're gonna be on her web thing. We'll be guest on her web thing. I'll once I get the information, I'll do a marketing thing to let you all know.
Just a heads up, because it will be an hour. It will be her show goes at 7 a.m. My goodness. No, it won't be 7 a.m. 7 p.m. So
7 p.m.
Yes.
Right. The following week, we're going to move our show back to 8:45 or up to 8:45. Because by that time, we'll be right there around when the sun starting to set. So we're going to be from there for the rest of the summer up until sometime in the fall. So that's shit. That's in June, ain't it?
May 29th.
Next
almost.
Week is the 22nd.
Yeah, May 29th. May 29th. So we'll be right on the cusp.
Yep. That's May 29th. Okay. May 29th is when we resume back on this platform. We'll be back on. We'll be on later at 8:45. So this look out for that. If you're following me or Kent on Facebook, we'll be there.
Yes.
We are also in a trend that concludes, but it's not too late to still get involved with this because you'll get the recordings.
Yeah.
This is a training, people. Okay, what's going on here? And this dang on internet is really acting. I think we're
Yeah,
on
has been delaying.
link to it. Closing boot camp. Yeah, the closing boot camp. $27. It's $27 or it's over 100 something. It's probably $1,000 value. They're giving it to $27. You're getting some information, learning how to close people on social media the proper way, how to talk to people in different groups. This is all this kind of training that's available for that. Plus, you get some bonuses, I think, that's available. I'm not sure, don't quote me on it. Just the training is valuable for those who want to close and close us for that sale. This is what you should get on. Okay. I will do this now tonight. If you're watching, $27.
Yep.
You'll get the recording for Thursday, and you'll get the live training that's coming up this. It's valuable information.
Yeah.
Both of you are gonna spend $27 bullshit anyway this week.
Yeah. So hold up on that. Hold up on that latte or that extra meal that I usually get from, or 2 meals that you get from Chipotle. This will be a good investment of your time and your money to get your business to the next level, y'all. And like I did last week, I'll put my link in the comments.
I had Chipotle this week.
Oh, I had pizza this week. I had a date thing I went to yesterday, so I had some pizza and wings.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, yeah. You still seeing that same girl?
This was a different lady.
Okay. All right. My mother asked me one time. I said, Mom, I don't know what Kent's doing with that. He calls me the player, and he's really the player.
What?
He's really the player. Yeah, you know it. Every time I turn around, somebody different. So you're the player. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, right. Right. Yeah, you the real player. I ain't the player. I ain't got time for all that playing shit. So, But yeah, I had Chipotle for the first time in about 2 or 3 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, yeah, I quit going to them when they had that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did. That's right.
But like I said, people, yeah, go to this. We have this every week, and actually every week also. What's going on with my Facebook? What's going on here? We have a training every week also. Weekly training, wide social network current training you can get into free. It's where we learn to do some of the things that we know how to do today. Okay? Through this weekly training. Okay? And if you heard you missed this and want to hear it again, we also do have a podcast for this show. I usually upload this on a Monday. So wherever you listen to podcasts and stuff like that, we got that on there. So with that being said, Kitten, you got anything else to talk about?
Hey guys, thanks for taking some of your Sunday to be with us and join us. hey, let folks know about let folks know about the show. If you like, or if you like what was said today, share this video out. You know, Greg and I, every Sunday we try to bring the best value that we can for folks who want to start their own online business, or for those who want a greater presence on online. You know we have the cookie. We just ask y'all to reach out to us because we know we don't know everything, but we are plugged into a system where we're taking our business to the next level, and the least we can do is show y'all how to do that, and that's what Greg and I want to do, and we're going to keep on doing it.
Yep, that's what we do. This is what we do, people. Trying to get this off of here. This is what we do every week, and like I said, next week we're gonna be on another show that we were invited to do. This is what happens when you do stuff like this. Get invited to other people's trainings. If you like what I have to say and stuff, you can follow me on my newsletter, which you'll get. I have a newsletter blog that comes out every Friday. You can, and that I don't share on Facebook or a lot of places. I share that to the individual. There's an exclusive training blog that I send out every week. You know, problem this week, I don't know why it didn't go out, but that's beside the point. Anything else? You know, like, you got anything else to say, Kent?
Oh, hey, everyone, have a good week. Stay safe. You know, we will see y'all next Sunday at 7 p.m. with Dr. Stephanie.
Right.
And the man, Greg Smith.
I always say, my name, yeah, like I said, I know a lot of y'all got to go to a job tomorrow, and y'all either from home or whatever. Don't stress out and let this job put you in an early grave. Like Les Brown says, they'll have your job in the paper before your obituary. With that being said, my name is Greg Smith. We'll see you next week early on the Dr. Stephanie Jackson Show. Peace. Take care. We're out.